Hello and welcome everyone to Assunta Podcast episode 3. Today I'm your host Muhammad Anif and
I'm Anif Syauqina. So today we are diving into an important topic which is influenza with Dr. Alishna. So without wasting any more time, let's begin. Okay, hello everyone. So welcome to Assunta Podcast episode 3. So today we are discussing about influenza and then with our special guest Dr. Alishna. She is our Occupational Health Doctor. So doctor, can you tell me your background? A little bit about yourself?
Yes, I'm Dr. Alishna, the resident doctor and occupational health doctor with Assunta Hospital. My primary role as an occupational health doctor would be to diagnose, treat, prevent occupational diseases, injuries, identify occupational hazards, advise employers on various aspects of providing a safe and healthy working environment.
so doctor, let's start with the basic. Could you explain to us what exactly is influenza?
Basically, influenza is a highly contagious virus that can infect one's nasal cavity, throat, and even the lungs.
I heard that there is a different type of influenza. Could you break down for us?
Yeah, sure. There's actually 3 types of influenza viruses, namely influenza A, B, and C. And these viruses has various strains as well. Okay, so the main virus that actually causes influenza is A and B. C is said to be causing very mild symptoms and complications are very much rare.
Also, is the influenza same as the common cold?
No, when I say influenza, we are referring to another term for it would be flu. The common cold, on the other hand, is caused by a different virus, namely the respiratory syncytial virus, rhinoviruses, parainfluenza virus, and there are many other viruses out there as well. Symptoms between the both can be quite similar. And how a little bit about how you differentiate them is ideally through getting those with symptoms tested.
Okay, so doctor, what is actually the symptom and complication of influenza?
Okay, I'll start off with the symptoms first. The symptoms are predominantly upper respiratory tract infection symptoms, such as fever, cough, cold or flu, blocked nose, muscle aches, lethargy, sore throat, and in younger children, you may get GI symptoms as well, like nausea or vomiting.
Oh, yes.
And complications can vary, especially in those who are elderly or have underlying comorbid conditions such as diabetes, heart disease, immunocompromised states. These are category of people who are prone to complications. When I say complications, I'm actually referring to pneumonia that can lead to sepsis, multi-organ failure. Other less severe complication could mean things like sinus infection and so on.
Oh, okay. All right, doctor. So next.
Doctor, I have heard there is a surge in cases of influenza and uptake of vaccination in most of country in Asia. Could you clarify that?
Yeah, sure. Based on available statistics for 2025, there has been a surge in cases in some parts of the world, mainly in the US, Japan, especially towards end 2024, early 2025. Okay, so this is somewhat created a situation of panic among various communities around the world. Furthermore, there was also news that came out that a recent Taiwanese actress actually had passed away in Taiwan due to complications of influenza.
Oh, yeah, we heard about it.
Okay, so this actually made people more aware about it, that it can be fatal after all, influenza, so, and made them realize the importance of getting vaccinated.
Okay, yes.
And for the prevention, doctor?
Okay, so prevention of influenza is, of course, getting your annual flu vaccination. Okay, so everyone beyond the age of 6 months can actually consider a flu vaccination, especially so if they are at the age group of 60 and above. If they have an underlying medical condition such as heart disease, diabetes, certain immunocompromised states like HIV, or if they are on long-term steroids, chemotherapy, cancer patients, and so on. Okay. Other preventive or other measures to take include avoiding contact with sick people as far as possible. Okay. If you yourself were to be sick, try to stay home. Okay. Perhaps if you were to go to crowded places, make sure you wear a mask. Okay. Frequent washing of your hands with soap. Those are the little things that we can do to prevent influenza. But of course, vaccination is of prime importance.
Important, yes, correct. All right. So it's actually a nice topic to discuss about the love. So perhaps doctor, what is the treatment for influenza actually?
Mainstay of treatment would be treating the symptoms accordingly. Okay, so fever, you treat it with paracetamol. Treat your cough, your sore throat accordingly.
Yes.
Making sure adequate hydration and one gets enough rest.
Yes.
Okay. And also antiviral, okay, namely the Tamiflu, mainly indicated in the elderly population and those with more severe symptoms.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, doctor, to conclude our episode for today, what are the final advice do you want to share with us and to others?
Okay, so influenza can actually pose a serious threat. More severe symptoms, complications, especially in the extremes of age, being below 5 or above 60 years old. More so in those with underlying medical conditions. Okay, so one of the most effective way to prevent would be to get an annual flu vaccination. Okay, and for those who are traveling, it's advisable to get the flu vaccination at least 2 weeks prior to travel.
All right. Okay. So, guys, don't forget to vaccine before you go travel. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Alishna, for today. And to our viewers, if you found this information very helpful, don't forget to take care of yourself and then stay healthy, stay safe, and then see you on the next session. Bye.